Yo, what up? What up? Retro Talk phone back again on your YouTube channels. We back live again. I know y'all missed us, man. It's been a couple of weeks. I know y'all missed us. They miss us, man. They miss us.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. You know,
Been through a
due
lot
to
the last couple of weeks, ain't it, man?
Man, you know. But how's you doing? How's you doing over there?
Man, about to pull my hair out. You know what I mean? Dealing with insurance companies and
Ooh.
claims
people holding up on the product and
price gouging.
But
all
that's
that.
crazy. That's crazy how people do that. Like insurance companies, like you get one thing done, but then you have to wait on that. Where you get it like to the point where okay, I'm gonna get this done, but then they hold you off. Wait. We got this hurricane that came through now. We want to do something else. Wait, what? What is you doing?
Yeah. We need more money. We need more money because the storm came.
I need more money.
Give me my money. Yeah, man. It's but we're gonna be all right. We here.
We here. Grace of God, we are here.
We made it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, hey, that storm, man, was. See, when Ivan hit, I was inside a hospital, so I really couldn't tell what was going on. But when you in your house during a hurricane,
it's a whole different story.
You can hear every little wind howl. You know what I mean? You can hear everything, bro.
And
you just land.
Like I got a tin roof, and like you can just imagine, I got a corn tree in my backyard, so you can just imagine everything hitting it, man. Like what was that Wednesday morning or Tuesday morning? The Wednesday morning, like soon as like my lights went off at like 2:30 that morning, I never got any sleep that day or that night. So every little thing hitting my damn roof, I'm doing like this here.
Man,
every time something hit it, I'm like, so it was like daybreak, like right at 6:30.
Hold on 1 second, Black. What's good? Optimistic Rice Coat, man. What's going on, man? We just up in here, man, talking about these last couple of weeks, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Last couple of weeks, man.
But
you said you was hearing everything on that roof, man.
Man, I'm talking about, like, I have a lot of trees on my property. And
what up, Ted?
Like I said, that first, like the first break of like daylight, because it's kind of hard if you got 70, 80, 90 mile per hour wind blowing and you got trees, but when you look out the window, you can't see anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just pitch dark outside. And that's like a scary thing, man, if you don't know what gonna come from which way. So
well, we had lights all the way up until around 5:30 in the morning. Around 5:30. Yeah, around 5:30, that's when our lights went out. And bro, I was just, my wife, she was knocked out. I mean, she was dead to the world. She was dead to it. Feel fresh. What's going on, bro? What's good?
I could not sleep.
Bro, I was in and out. I sleep for a little while and I wake up. But finally, when I woke up around probably 4:30, and I was like, I couldn't go back to sleep then. I knew the sun was about to come up, and I was like, man, what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? It was, you could hear that it just sounded like wind chimes outside. Mm-hmm. All you heard was just that howling, and it was crazy, bro. And that storm just sat on top of us, and it just sat there and just chilled.
I mean, like Will Smith said, 2 miles an hour, so everybody can see me. That's how fast that thing was going, you know. And I'm man. The funny part about it, though, it's funny now, but like I said, daybreak, 6:30 in the morning, we heard like this big boom, and man, my wife was laying in the bed. Soon we heard that boom, we thought maybe something was coming through the house. Man, we jumped up out that bed real fast and like, pew, dashed to the front. And then we was like, well, what was that? I was like, well, I don't know. I just saw you run, so I ran.
Hey, that's like Def Comedy Jam. Get Lisa now.
Yeah, for real. You see one person, a black person run, you better run after them. Ask questions later.
It was like, what? Get Lisa now.
Yeah, for real.
Man.
On everything, man. But I'm glad we made it out. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those storms, like you said, it was nobody didn't see the the intensity of that storm. There ain't nobody think that was gonna be like that, man. Because I know for me, I done been through plenty of these hurricanes, and like this category 2, man, it seemed like a category 4 or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we didn't get any flood, but the wind is what got us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Knocking out all the power. I ain't get no power till like that Saturday. So my power went out there Wednesday morning about 2:30. So I ain't get no power till that Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So
man, I know Artez, if he's still in the chat, I know he went through a hurricane. When was that? What was that hurricane that hit the East Coast about a couple years ago?
It depends on like what part though. You know what I'm
saying? I want to say maybe in the Carolinas, somewhere around in the Carolinas. I can't remember, but I know he was in. I know he was in a neighborhood where it got flooded. It may have been around like maybe North South Carolina, because I think I want to say my brother-in-law was up that way. I don't know, bro. But anyway, yeah, we glad to be here, man. We ain't gonna harp on that too long, man.
Yeah, you know,
they're still cleaning up around here, man. We, like I said, we just blessed to be here, man. Blessed to make it through with minimal damage.
Blessed, you know what I mean? Highly favored.
Yes. Won't he do it?
Won't he?
Won't he?
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. We got a good show for y'all tonight, man. You see the topic, you see the thumbnail, man. We're gonna talk about this little Netflix thing going on. But first of all, we're gonna, you know, just kind of let everybody know how we doing as far as the storm. You know, we took the little break last week, you know, to kind of get our things together. You know, we were still kind of fighting. You know, I was still fighting internet issues. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad we didn't do the show, because I didn't really have no internet up until like maybe Monday afternoon, something like that.
See, I guess they learned from down here, because I guess they put all our stuff on the ground. So as soon as power came back up, we was up and running.
Man, I wish they do us like that, man. I wish they do us like that.
But they put us on the ground.
Definitely, like I said, we got a dope show for y'all today, man. So y'all sit tight, buckle up, and just ride with us, man. First of all, let's go ahead and get into our sponsor. Our sponsor today, as y'all know, we're gonna let Mr. Hot Dog do the honorary introduction of our esteemed sponsor.
This show is sponsored by Lift Heavy Clothing. #Defy Your Genetics. #Defy Your Greatness. LiftHeavy.com. Use discount code RetroTalk for a little to save a few coins.
Yes.
And if not, just pay full price. Yes. You know, help our brother out. He hooked this up for me back in the day. He got your boy with the customized.
Was that your first shirt he did for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You know what I mean? So yeah, he hooked that up for me. I know it's a little bootleggish, hot with the swoosh up under, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Bootleggish. That ain't no flea market thing, man. That's real deal on the field.
It's a one of one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you know, people look at me like, my kids looked at me like, huh?
Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Just go on.
You know, customization. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Check it out.
Oh, you look at that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me put you on Summer Jam screen.
I can't show too much. Yeah, that retro talk with the 18. So yeah, I'm custom out today.
Customized jersey.
You know what I'm saying?
Customized jersey. Okay, then Decepticon. You know what it is. Hey, we might need to do like a old school like toys from back in the days, like 80s and 90s toys. Man.
Hey, man, we shouldn't have said that on the air. Somebody might take that idea. We shouldn't have said that on the air.
Well, we need to take that out, man. We might need to take that out.
Yeah, man. Edit that out.
Yeah, we're gonna need to do that, man. But like Hop said, man, you know, Lift Heavy Clothing, man. Y'all go check them out, man. Dope brother, Beard Jedi. For those who don't know, great quality stuff, great quality work. Customer service is on point, so you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Man, the best customer service, fast shipping
that I've seen. You know, just in business, period. You know, it can be top notch, you know, lower tier. I'm not saying he's lower tier, but just
he send you customized cards.
Man, he writes to you and say, "Thank you very much. I love you.
Yes,
appreciate your business." you know. But hey, that's Beard Jedi, man. Y'all go check them out, and also check out our brothers. Talking Kicks this Wednesday. I think they should be back this Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern. No, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. Y'all go check them out Wednesday night, man. Dope show, dope fellas, man.
Just run down the whole thing real quick for them.
Well, see, I gotta do this off the membrane. So let me see. All right, so we're gonna start Sunday. Sunday, you got the mature kids. They come on there. I think it's 6 Eastern.
No, 7 Eastern, 6 Central.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you got us. That's 7 Central, 8 Eastern. You got the Monday Midsole. Comes on Mondays. I think at 8 Eastern. I think Snatching Souls come on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I can't remember the time.
I think so. Yeah.
You got Talking Kicks, of course, like we said, on Wednesdays, 7:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 8:30.
Don't forget about Rep on Tuesday. Also, you know, Rep do his thing on Tuesday. Also.
I'm sorry, Rep. If you look at this, I'm sorry. Rep Milwaukee, Sneakerheads clothing line radio show with BX Raised, Q the Queen, and IBA. Sometimes they have guests. Sometimes you just talk. Check him out. I think it's 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern too. Fridays you have the Monday Midsole Survivor. I think that's how they pronounce it. They have their sneaker battles on Fridays. That I think is at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Saturday you have Who Has the Heat. They come on at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern.
Yeah, they had a good battle this weekend.
Before them, you have this. I think it's called the Sneakerhead Podcast. I think it's Sneakerhead Podcast Network. It's kind of got that ESPN theme to it. It's got Kings 23 Kicks, Boat Kicks, and you got me and my Kicks. And I think Me and My Kicks is supposed to be in like the final 4 of the Monday Midsole Sneaker Battle. So y'all go check them out, man. Give them a follow. Who else we got? You got Sneak This. They be on Thursdays, but they don't really do live. They just do like pre-recorded, but still a dope podcast. Who else we got?
313. I see she's still doing Thursdays. Free Your Mind.
I haven't seen one in a while, so I think maybe once they started their season back, Who Has the Heat, I think that's when she kind of like steps to the side with it, and then once they finish it, she'll bring it back. So y'all check 313. I think she got some things going on. She got a website now, I believe. Go check her out. Dope system. She's 313. Fuck the free world. You know what I'm saying? I love saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, my Bucks won today. 28-10 over those Broncos. It was an easy win.
Man, I didn't want to bring up old stuff, man, but the Bears. That's all I got to say.
My wife, I hope she's not listening to this. Look, she went outside when Matt Ryan threw the interception.
My wife told me they won. I was like, ooh, I know Chris was mad.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She was mad, bro. She was like, I ain't finna look at this no more because I know how it's going to end. I was like, well, I am.
Sorry,
hey, man. If y'all a Falcons fan, man, I'm sorry for you, bro. I am so sorry for you, man. Y'all need to fire the whole coaching staff. Everybody need to go. Yes, indeed. Everybody. But like you said, man, appreciate Optimistic for coming through. Rice Goat, the bro. What's going on? Yes, it is a great weekend for sports, man. Yes, it is. Artez, like I said, what's going on, man? Feel Fresh 313, man. Appreciate you for the thoughts and the prayers, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, let's you got your hip hop history ready?
Yeah, man. Had a lot going on, man. We're gonna start with Thug Life, Volume 1, September 26, 1994.
Okay.
1994. Released their debut album, Thug Life.
Is that the one that had Still Ballin'?
Straight Ballin'.
Yeah.
Because we be straight ballin'.
I'm thinking about the one with Trick Daddy. Because he was saying Still Ballin'.
Oh, yeah, he was straight ballin'. Yeah, that was a he snapped on that one. Then Shine, September 26, 2000. We'll consider, we'll do 2000. Shine released his debut album September 26, 2000. Yeah.
See? Oh man, man.
What's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming through, man. Also, T.I. was born September 25th, 1980. That's 1 week after my birthday. Yeah, I had a birthday September 18th. Tomorrow, my anniversary in hop history, not hip hop history, hop history. But this one right here, September 24th, 1991. What album do you think was released? It's one of my favorite albums of all time.
Stillmatic?
Not Stillmatic.
Oh, wait.
One of my favorite albums. It's their sophomore album, their second album.
Low End Theory.
Yes, that's it. Tribe Called Quest.
Yes.
The Low End Theory came out September 24th, 1991.
Man, I remember I had bought that tape, and Sony Walkman. I had a Sony Walkman back in the day.
Pop, what's good, bro? Good to see you in the chat, bro. What's going on, bro?
It's been a minute, man. We ain't seen you in a while, man. Hope everything good on your end, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good to see you, Pop. Caddy popped in there.
What's good, Caddy? When I say that Low End Theory was a banger back in the day, bro, and if you had like real good earphones in your ear, hey, you would thought your damn eardrums was knocking, bro.
Yeah, that was one of the albums where you ain't it. I can't say you could skip a song.
Nope, I didn't.
I can't say you could skip a song from the intro to the end. Back in the days when I was a teenager, before I had status and before I had a pager. Yeah, that.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
September 24th, 1996. Now, to me, the lead vocalist in this group is probably arguably one of the best in the game right now, if not the best.
I already know what you're talking about.
They released this is their third album, September 24th, 1996. What group do you think it is?
I'm thinking the Fugees.
Nope.
Okay,
the world. I'm gonna say this: the world-renowned, the Roots Crew, Illadelph, Half-Life. Yeah, September 24th, 1996. Yep. And we're gonna throw this one out there. This was 2003. Speaker Box to Love Below came out.
Yes.
September 23rd.
Yes.
And that's when a lot of people found out about Outkast, because a lot of people didn't really know. They knew about Outkast, but that's when they officially went.
When they knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, man, South had something to say. Yeah, I had to wait 8 years to find out. Yeah, he said that in 95.
Facts.
But yeah, man, it was something else I saw. I think it was didn't Juice come out in September?
No, I think that may have been like
I posted something.
I remember us saying that we covered that a few episodes ago, I believe.
Yeah, but I thought I posted something saying like they're probably gone now though. Yeah, it's probably gone. I think it was something that happened last week. I mean, it might have been something with Jay-Z. That might be what it is. We don't want to talk about that though.
Let's see when it came out.
I think it was the Blueprint. If I'm right.
Yeah, Juice came out January 17th, 1992.
Yeah, okay. What's good, Mr. Bear? Appreciate you coming through, man. Yeah, I think it had something to do with JC though. I think it was the Blueprint that came out like maybe on the 24th or something like that.
Well, a lot of albums came out around September and August. That's when a lot of new stuff drops, new TV shows, new albums, all that type of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Caddy got it. He said January 17th.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well.
What you got? What you picked up the last couple of weeks, man?
Shit, a lot of leaves and branches.
That's the last couple of days.
I know.
Shoot.
Well, let's go ahead and lead off into that. You was through with hip hop history, right? All right.
Yes, sir.
Sneaker highlight of the week, and it's also a pickup. Me and my bro actually picked this up. I know he's not in the chat, but I'm gonna shout him out anyway. I'm gonna shout both of them out. I'm gonna put myself on the big screen right quick if you don't mind. All right, so this shoe right here. It's one of my pickups, and I want to say thanks to. First off, I want to say thanks to my bro Hot Dog for linking me with the person. JC Kicks, appreciate you, bro. And I also want to thank What the Sneakers for even trying, to get my size. I think he said at the time the biggest size they had was 11, and I wasn't trying to squeeze my feet into 11. So this is
small.
So they do?
Yeah.
I never tried it on yet, man. So
yeah, I probably could have used an 11 and a half in them.
But apparently they didn't have no 11 and a half, did they?
Oh, well, I just grabbed it. Yeah, no, they didn't have them where he was.
They didn't have no half size. Or did they? Okay. Because
no,
I know when I talked to JC, he said like they didn't have any half sizes because the store had already opened up and they didn't know anything about it. So when he walked in, he said, because I was on the phone with him, and he was like, man, all they got is 11 and 12. I said, give me that 12. And I think it was the only 12. You know what I'm saying?
Probably gonna fit you good.
So yeah, this will probably fit me good. But sneaker highlight of the week, it has the crisscross straps. Shoe came out in 92, 93 as an outdoor only shoe to compare or to be in competition with the Reebok Blacktop series, which I think they need to bring that out. A very dope series. This here is one of the classic colorways that a lot of people want out of the shoe. This and the Urban Jungle, which I think is supposed to release later on this year. And I think this is a dope shoe. Now, one touch that Hop did point out to me, which this air raid symbol right here, this air raid word actually is 3M. And on the last release, I think it was 2014, it was just blacked out. I think it was blacked out. And I think the materials wasn't all that good on the 14s. I can't remember. But these are here pretty decent. I mean, it's nothing to scream at. It's a basic shoe. Nothing that lets you know that the consistencies of Nike is not there. Every time they bring out something that's like dope quality, then they'll turn around and bring out something that's like, okay. So this is to me like one of those, still a dope silhouette, still something dope to have. So if you want to get your pair, I think they're coming out on Sneakers app October 8th. So this is my sneaker highlight of the week, the Air Raids. Pretty dope shoe. Pretty dope shoe. So that was sneaker highlight of the week and my pickup. That's one of my pickups. Another pickup I got is these right here. All right, these are the Ralph Sampson Puma Lows. All right, now crazy story. I got these at my local Foot Action, and they was having like this real big sale, getting rid of a lot of stuff. And I bought these for $20. Deacon discount. He will approve of these. I go up to the counter. The girl brought me back a suede Puma Clyde. I didn't want that. I wanted this. So she went back and got another one. I figured, okay, well, she got the shoe that I wanted, which is this one. I get home 2 days later. I checked my box because I wanted to see if they fit pretty good. I checked my box and I had 2 left shoes. I said, how in the hell you messed that up? So I went back to my local Foot Action. I kind of got a little wild with them. I kind of got a little, I said, hey man, y'all got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got all these young people up here that don't even know your left from your right.
Hey, they probably. Hey, I ain't trying to be funny, but they probably looking at you like, man, you only paid $20 for the shoe.
I don't care. It's my $20 though. That's the thing.
That's true.
It's my $20. I don't care if I paid $1 for these mugs. Get it right. Get it right. So I'm supposed to take $20 and have two left shoes.
Hey, they like make it work. Take the insole out.
Be like I'm in kindergarten or something. Put your shoes on right, baby. But yeah, man, it's like it seemed like every week, man, I've been having like, semi rants about something, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like
one thing is another.
I know, right? But yeah, it's a dope shoe, man. I think it's a dope shoe.
So hold
like
on,
I said,
do you still have 2 left shoes?
Huh?
Do you still have 2 left shoes?
Hell no, I made sure that for
okay. I'm just checking. I'm like, I hope
I made sure let's go, bro. For real. They won't finna get me with the okie doke like old boy be saying. Trying to treat me like I'm Willie Lump Lump or somebody.
I just had to check. I was like, I hope he ain't showing the shoe and he still got 2 left.
No, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm finna show you now.
I believe you, bro.
No, baby.
I see. Okay.
Left or right, baby. Left or right.
Hold on, one of them look like it might be a 13. You sure?
Hey, don't start no shit. Won't be no shit now. All right. So, shout out to my bro, our Retro Talk Nation bro, 313, Feel Fresh 313. I'm sorry. He was on the show a few weeks ago, and he reached out to me, say, "Hey man, I'm gonna send you something." I said, "Okay, cool." You know what I'm saying, bro? I know I haven't said anything, since I got it, bearing the storm, and then I had jury duty week before last, so my whole week that week was kind of messed up. So I want to say, from our family to yours, man, we appreciate you for what you did. You didn't have to do it, man. So I appreciate you for that, man. Much respect, much love to you, bro. So this is what he got. He sent a Fila beanie.
Yeah.
With the scarf. And I thought that was dope. Let me put it the right way.
Oh yeah, that's dope, bro. That's dope.
I thought this was I didn't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? That's the killer part about it. I didn't know what to expect. I knew it was something Fila, but I just didn't know what to expect. And when I seen this in the box, I was like, oh snap, this is dope, bro. So my wife, she commandeered this, and as soon as I opened the box, she did like this here. Hey, this is mine.
That's for me.
She know I don't wear scarves. That's the only thing. So that's why she said that.
Hey, that's a dope set though.
Also, he sent me a wallet.
Dang.
Pretty dope.
I need a wallet.
Hey, he must know I needed one because mine falling apart.
Man, yours.
It's dope though, man. Got me a wallet. Last but not least, he sent some his and hers watches.
Dope, bro. They look like fossil watches, old school fossils.
Yeah. I hate when white don't actually show up right. You have to be like really, really still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the bands on it, man, the bands is what got me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I like that.
That band, like the leather on the bands, it's like
good leather.
Yeah, good, like old Super be saying. Good. Yeah, man. I told him, I said, man, I really do appreciate this, bro. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to do something for him, man. Just for extending that generosity toward us, man. I really appreciate it. Y'all go check out Feel Fresh 313 page, man. He said he only does IG because of his daughter. But hey, man, go check him out, man. If you're a big Fila fan, go check him out, man. He got some dope stuff on there, man. And if you haven't seen the show, go back in our archives, man, and check him out, man. A dope individual, bro. Just the fact that he just rocks Fila, no hype stuff. Just that's his brand, and I think that's a dope thing, man, on everything. So, Mr. Hot Dog 18, let's see what your pickup is.
Well, the first one I showed you was the Retro Talk. Pick this up.
Man, I don't mean to say it in a way, but you might need to take that off so you can show everybody.
Okay, hold on.
You're looking like, man, God damn.
Well, let me show this. This actually goes with it, and this is pretty much the same thing. What you got, the Air Raid. One thing I do like about this one, this is 3M.
Yeah, right, like when you pointed that out to me, I was like, man, that is dope.
Yeah, so if you hit that light on it, it's 3M. Also, one thing I saw. Go ahead. What were you about to say?
But see, on you got the 14s, don't you?
No, I got the older ones. I think 07s.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the new buck is cracking. What was you?
Oh, okay. On the 2014s, where it says air raid is blacked out.
I didn't know that. I know the 2007 is this color, but it's not. It's not
3M.
3M. Yeah. I saw a couple of people. Let me ask you something. Let me see what you think. Like people were saying on the OGs that this part right here is nubuck, gray nubuck. Does that make a difference to you? You
talking about right there at the first shoe loop?
This piece right here was this. This was all together.
That's not a deal breaker. That's not a deal breaker for me. Nah.
Right. I didn't think so myself either. You know, it's not bad. And since you said something about these, I just said I'll bring these up. Yeah, you already know.
Look at those babies. Now let me ask you this. That air raid on that one, that's just the regular paint. It's not 3M.
Yep, it's just regular.
Okay. You know how Nike do? They be trying to throw little soda stuff at you.
I thought this may have been 3M, but it's nubuck. It's nubuck. But this is a dope shoe, bro. Like, I'm glad I picked this up when I did, because I picked this up probably about a couple years ago, year and a half,
about 2 years, something like that.
Yeah, and I caught this on a super steal.
Yeah,
steal.
Yeah, you took them for them, then. For real.
Yeah, and it was, man, it still looks amazing, in amazing condition.
Oh yeah, and that's what 2013, 14.
I think of 14.
Okay.
2014. You know what I'm saying? Love this shoe. So, yeah, wanted to show those. Hold on one second.
Hey, Hot Dog 18 has entered the building, but he has to exit the building to take his shirt off.
Wasn't too long. So yeah, I picked this up.
Oh yeah.
That's the back.
And that's like the White Sox font, ain't it? The Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, it's kind of like you know, the jersey wasn't that much, so you know, quality is decent. You know, for what I paid for it.
Is it lightweight or is it like heavy or?
It's lightweight. It's lightweight.
Okay.
So I don't know if you kind of see the top. And yeah.
That's
so
dope,
yeah,
man.
it's kind of like the White Sox deal. So pick that up also, and that's it for me, bro.
Okay. And for the people that want to know exactly where did you get that from, do you want to tell them?
Man, honestly, I saw an ad on IG for a customized jersey, and you remember we talked about it, and I said, man, Buffett, it was only like $55.
I want to say the company is the initials is like FIIG. I think that's it, something like that.
Yeah, I want to say.
But you have to. What's the turnaround time?
They tell you a couple of weeks, but when I emailed them, they was like, "Well, since it's a sewn-on jersey, it's stitched." They was like, "It's gonna take a little bit longer," but so I was like, "All right, cool, whatever." So I just waited. Got an email one day, said your package is on the way. Pretty much. So
I know. When I looked at it, I saw they had the Mets. But see, I wanted the Mets in that pinstripe. I don't want that solid blue with the orange trim, but that's probably what I'm gonna have to go with. But I'd rather have that white one with that blue pinstripe, and then have like the orange and blue writing. That's the one I want. So I'm still debating on, do I want to go ahead and get it? And then if they turn around, what if they turn around and say, "Hey man, we got this jersey for you now that you want it."
Yeah,
you know. But so
they had some decent ones on there. You know what I mean? I'm surprised they didn't have it because I saw a few pinstripe jerseys on there. I thought about getting another.
They had the Yankees. They had the Yankees. They had the Phillies. They didn't have the Marlins. They didn't have. I think it's the Diamondbacks. They didn't have them. But like I said, I didn't even see the one that looks like the Atlanta Braves. Did you?
No, I really just saw like a couple pinstripes, but I didn't really look that deep. I saw what I wanted, and that was it.
Okay. But that's a dope big though. Them urban jungles, man. I hate that I never actually even got those, man. I hate that.
Yeah, it's definitely a dope shoe in hand, bro.
Right.
Definitely need to pick them up when they come back out.
All right, so you want to move on to the topic at hand?
Yeah, I just asking if anybody, whoever's in the chat still, if anybody's seen the show Sneakerheads, raise your hand.
Raise your hand if you're sure. Okay, so Netflix has a show that came out. It's a series. I guess they call it a comedy series that came out on Friday on Netflix. I can't remember the guy's name, but they have King Batch. They have like a few guest appearances in there. The guy that, well, we'll get to that later. But I want to know the thoughts. So Pop, what? Let me say this. What is your thoughts on that whole series? Because it was what, 6 episodes, like 30 minutes long, something like that.
Yeah.
To me, first of all, I think that the way it was shot, I think it was pretty dope. It was clear. It was, it wasn't no cell phone quality, video. It was a pretty good, dope quality video.
I'm laughing at Pop. He said terrible. Terrible.
But see, that's the thing, okay, first of all, the name alone is going to strike you, be like, okay, I got to look at this. You know what I'm saying? But then when you don't deliver on the name itself, that kind of puts a sour taste in everybody's mouth. So who's to say that Netflix will actually, sign them for, I guess, another 6 episode season or whatever?
It seems like how it ended. It's definitely gonna be another season.
But I think they got to see if the public likes it first. You know what I'm saying? So what if they get mixed reviews on it? So what, out of 100%, what if they get like 55% of the people saying that they like it and 45 didn't like it? I mean, is that something you want to push forward with? You know what I'm saying?
I honestly, I think with this generation, a lot of people probably did like it. I think it's because it's us, you know what I mean? Like, us that, and when I say us, like the older generation, and we don't want to be up here seeming like some grumpy old men. That's the thing I want to kind of clear up right now, because Pop said, he said, I stay up and watch all of it. I was looking for more real sneakerhead stuff.
Exactly. And that's what I'm looking for.
Some people won't understand what he means by more real sneakerhead stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And Rice Goat said it was okay. Pop said clickbait at its best.
It was.
Honestly, when I saw the previews, I was like, okay, these probably the funniest moments out of the whole series.
It was.
You know what I mean? And so you just want to just go ahead and, get into it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay, so like when Pop said looking for more real sneakerhead stuff, this pretty much is telling about, it's got like a little mixture of both, but it's more of today's generation sneakerheads, because I know some people that will say I'm not a sneakerhead.
Right.
It's some people that won't even use the word sneakerhead, which it doesn't matter to me. You won't use it. So what do you call yourself?
I don't have an actual word. I'm just a person that, or just a dude that loves sneakers.
Yeah.
I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I've always said this before, like, just because I love cars don't mean I'm a gearhead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Right.
And just like what Rice Bill just said, man, wish it was more nostalgic stuff in there. And the only real nostalgic stuff was in there, which it really wasn't, but they just went off the age of that shoe, which was that zero that they was talking about. But it wasn't nothing even to look at. You know what I'm saying? It was just a basic Nike. It wasn't. Now, if they was looking for like the very first airship that Jordan actually wore, okay, that'll be something different because now you're bringing in something that we all know about. Why are you bringing up the zeros, but you still showing like the jump man of a Jordan 4 box? You showing all the shoes on the wall, stuff like that, you know. So I think they was kind of like back and forth with that whole series. Like when it first started, they were showing the dude Devin was being a family man 5 years out of the game, wearing Toms and, you know, being conservative, you know, taking his kids to the school and stuff like that. But once he, you know, go to the store, this the same store where his ex was at. That's another thing too. You know, where his ex was at, like that's all of a sudden he just so happened to be, you know, run right into Bobby. That right there didn't even look right to me. So I'm at the end of the line, and next thing you know, he comes in the camera shot. Hey man, what's going on? How that just so happened to happen? I know it's a movie, I know it's TV and all that, but how that just so happens to happen? You know what I'm saying? That they just saw each other like that. And then the fact, you know, okay, me and you agreed on this too. And I'm gonna let you, you know, speak your piece on this. Me and you agreed that Bobby was he was the annoyingest person on that damn cast. His character was so annoying, obnoxious.
He was aggravating.
Very.
He kind of made you just want to stop watching it. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was kind of hard to get through at first. You know what I mean? But there was a few things that I could kind of maybe relate to. Like the fours is one of my favorite silhouettes. The white cement fours is, you know, was one of his favorites. So, but for me, and I know I can't speak for you, but the person that I know you to be is that if we get out the game, we're still rocking sneakers.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's just we're not going after the same stuff. Like I'll be honest with you, I've contemplated a lot of stuff lately, just letting go of a lot of stuff and just getting out of the game and kind of like what this show showed me was kind of like, okay, it may be time for me to step back and just, because stuff that you want to try to get is hard to attain. And
well, this show, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say this show kind of, you know, not really solidified it, but this show that I saw showed me the way that the sneaker culture is going, or where it's at right now, because it's a lot of hype beast stuff. Sneakers is the cool thing now. Collecting sneakers is the cool thing now. Collaborations is where it's at now. It's all about money, because throughout this whole series, all they was doing was flipping for high-end stuff.
It was more of a hype beast reselling type of sneaker show that, you know, the masses that look at us and, you know, us on this panel, we don't even do. We wasn't like that, you know, when we was coming up, getting these sneakers like that. We weren't paying astronomical prices either, because the shoes was actually sitting on shelves. You know, it's like now you can get just a random GR and that thing sells out now. You know, times have changed for it. And you said something.
It's either that it sells out, or the company that's selling the shoe is making us think it's selling out.
Yeah.
Because now the companies that's selling the shoe are invested in the companies that's reselling the shoe.
A la Nike.
I'm just saying. I'm not necessarily saying Nike, but I mean Foot Locker invested in GOAT. That's the company that's reselling versus the company that's selling for retail. So, you know, that's just where the game is going. When the company that's selling the shoe is investing in the company that's reselling the shoe, it's a no-win situation.
Well, I mean, to go back on what you were saying as far as, about you contemplating getting out, it was a thing in that whole one of the episodes where that was the reason why he got out, and then all of a sudden he gets back in, and what did he buy? He paid $5,000 for a storage room of one sneaker in each box. You can't do nothing with that.
Yeah,
So
he
now,
didn't know that was his homie that talked him into it. The
yeah,
annoying one.
now his priorities messed up because you spending either your anniversary money or just your savings on the wing and a prayer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going off this dude that you ain't seen in 5 years, saying, "Hey man, go ahead and got it." I think I got half of it. I might have half of it. So
Yeah.
it's and that's another thing too. And you get somebody in your ear like that, man, you need to punch the hell out there. You need to goddamn punch the shit out there, man. Get the fuck back, man, for real. I don't need you talking about ear like that. Especially when, like, as us as men, we have responsibilities, stuff like that, man. You can't let get in your way of your bills, anything like that, because you can easily go down a hole in a financial hole,
Mm-hmm.
buying all
Mm-hmm.
these sneakers, trying to stay. I'm gonna say this, stay, keep up with everybody else. I'm not in
Keep
here.
up with the Joneses.
I'm not in this to keep up with, this person, this person, this person,
Yeah.
because my taste might be different from the next man, and their taste might be different from mine. But that don't mean I need to say, well, I need to just start doing what he doing. Well, that don't make me true to what I am. You know what I'm saying? So I see the reason why they made Devin that conservative type, because in sneaker game you got to have every aspect of people that actually buy shoes. You got to have that annoying, obnoxious friend. You got to have that person that's conservative and likes to think where his money is going. You got to have a plug, and look who the plug was. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to have your new booty, who the new booty was. You see what I'm saying? And then they even had uh perfect pay up in there. So now you got an OG in the game. So it's like they mixed a lot of things in, whoever wrote the script or the concept to it, they did right, but I just think the acting was all off, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like I said, if we give it a scale of 1 to 5, and this goes for the chat too, like, what's y'all scale from 1 to 5 if you have seen the Netflix series Sneakerhead? Y'all give us y'all scale from 1 to 5, and we'll give y'all ours after we, display y'all's. What's good, GQ90 baby? Appreciate you coming through, bro. But yeah, man.
I was gonna say there was a couple of things that I could kind of relate to in there. When they went on the hunt for the shoe, I could relate to that because we, if it's a shoe that we want, we're gonna try to go after it. Like right now, the only way you can go on a sneaker hunt is online. You know what I mean?
And see, that's another thing. Like, online is a whole different ball game as opposed to actually getting out there and bumping shoulders with the next person that's doing the same thing you want to do. Is like hunt for them. Like when me, Caddy, OG, and rest in peace to D-Law. When we went to New York, that was like the best sneaker hunt I ever had, bro, in a long time. Like, and plus that was my first time going to New York. Like, sneaker hunt, like just getting out there in the streets and just trying to run down something. That's, to me, that's the best. Online, it's too many L's online. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
At least in person you can have a chance, but online it's like, man, they can pick if they want to, or you know what I'm saying, or they can pass you. Most of the time they're gonna pass your ass. But go ahead, man. I ain't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, you good. I mean, like I said, just a couple of things. Like when we went to Atlanta and DC, we kind of went on a sneaker hunt, but it wasn't nothing specific we was looking for. We was just going to see what we could see.
Yeah.
And it's just out there, physically going and looking and just seeing what you can run up on. hopefully catching it a deal. But I could kind of relate to that, and the sentimental value that he had in shoes. I can kind of relate to that because there's shoes that have sentimental value to me because I can remember what I was doing in them, and also the historical value of the shoe itself. So that I could kind of relate to that. But as far as like spending a lot of money and flipping this and flipping that, doing this and doing that, yeah, I was like, man, a lot of that was kind of like corny. You know what I mean? It was, not that's just how I felt. It just seemed like it was over exaggerated, and it was like just I don't know, bro. Just the hype beastness of it. You know what I mean? Like I said, we don't want to sound like no grumpy old men, but that's why I say it's about time to maybe just give it up and just let the youngins have it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say this. I mean, perfect example. Like when he first got that first, what was that Concord, and he met Stewie at that little coffee shop or whatever he was at, and Stewie was sitting there, looking over the shoe, trying to make sure the shoe wasn't fake. He got the money, and then he turned around and had to go to some studio or some. I think it was. I don't know if that was a rapper or what. The chick that came out that trailer, and she had all those shoes lined up on the table.
Yeah, it was a video shoot. Shoot.
And all they was supposed to be there for was to get the off-white Chicago ones, but they saw those Red October Yeezy 2s.
Yeah, and old boy got in his ear.
He got in his ear, yes, because already before the whole series started, he already had the good and the bad conscience on each side of him, trying to debate if he needed to go get those white cement 4s. So I just felt like right then and there, I would be the same way too. Like if you tell me this Red October costs 10 stacks as opposed to that off-white Chicago one that costs 5 stacks, which one you gonna pick up? So I see where he went, but his priority was not to get that. His priority was to get that Chicago one, off-white Chicago one, go back to the store and flip it. So now,
see, old boy was too gullible though. You know what I'm saying? He let his partner talk him into it. That's what I'm saying. He was too gullible.
He was too easy to influence. You know what I'm saying? He was very easy to influence. And when they go back to, I think that was what Flight Club they went to. The dude back then in the back was like, man, I ain't asked for these. He's like, I wanted the off-white Chicago one. So he's like, man, look, these Red October Yeezy 2s, man, what you gonna give me for these? He's like, man, I don't want those. I got 4 of those or 5 of those already, something like that. He said. So he looking at Bobby like, Bobby, you done got me in this shit again. You know what I'm saying? So now this man sold.
That was his fault though.
But well, true, but still, you got this dude in your ear talking about you can make more money. But then he sells the shoe for what, 1,000?
You mean to tell me he was just trying to get some kind of bread?
But you can even tell me you couldn't take that shoe nowhere else to get more than $1,000.
He wasn't trying to do all that. That man was trying to get his money back.
You had the box and everything, and you got
that box was beat. That box was beat. You saw how bad that box looked.
When that shoe came out, what, 2011? I think 10, 11, somewhere up in there.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that Red October. I know a lot of people love that shoe, but I'm just not a fan. To me, the Blink, the first Yeezy, that's the best Yeezy.
Right.
That's the best one to me. Yeah. A lot of people love that Red October. I'm like, why? It's an all red shoe, and then that silhouette ain't really that great to me. That's just my opinion, though.
I agree with what Pop said. He said, I think any of us that's over 45 we're not like it, at least unless you just getting into kicks. It was a part of. I mean, yeah, I get that. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got some old heads out there that comes in and they don't know the first thing about shoes. They just thinking that, okay, man, that's a popular thing. Let me jump into it. I mean,
yeah, that's what it is now. That's what it is now.
And that's you got I'm not gonna sit here and like, bash any generation, but you got the younger generation that comes in and they go after the hype stuff.
Yeah, because that's what it is now.
But I understand that. I understand that that's their era. Like, our era, we go after OG stuff. But I'm looking at it like this too. Why, if you don't have the means to go after something that's hype like a Travis Scott one or Off-White one, why would you sit there and subject yourself to be broke or whatever just to get that shoe? Just to say you into something or you fitting in? You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what we probably need to do, have a starter kit. Like, this is like the starter shoe that you need to start like your sneaker collecting or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just
collecting or reselling.
But see, that's the thing. Are they going to resell if they trying to, get their collection up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, of course they're going to come in reselling. Of course they're going to come in reselling. That's off the top. Especially if they know if they hit on something on sneakers and then they turn around and sell it. I'm gonna sell it for, let's just say, a rack. I bought it for 180. I'm gonna sell it for a rack. Now I can turn around and buy multiple shoes off of that. Shit, I'm finna build me a business up now,
Yeah.
But,
it's like, old boy said, you get the quarter ounce, you flip it and you buy it and you get the money, go back and buy an ounce. Take that and flip that into a quarter. But another thing that kind of tripped me out about the show, man, was like, his old boy's wife, like, he was looking at a pair of kicks and called. I thought he was looking at porn at first. You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, "Really? There's a pair of fours on the screen." I'm like, "Really? You just looking at shoes? You tripping about some shoes?" So yeah, she was tripping. You know what I mean? About the shoe collection, or I don't know. I guess he had a bad addiction with shoes. I don't know. I'm addicted to kicks too. You know what I mean? But the bills still got to get paid.
You ain't lying.
I mean? You gotta. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean,
okay. Let me say this right quick. So when he made that purchase to that storage facility about that $5,000 to get that storage, and then turned around, she found out the bank or the credit card company called and said, "Hey, y'all got a $5,000 charge. Do you know anything about this?" From that point, what would you say?
What you mean? I wouldn't have went out to the storage unit.
You said you wouldn't have bought it, huh?
No. I mean, like I said, there's a few things I can relate to, but how he was in that movie, yeah, like, my wife knows what it is when it comes to shoes. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm pretty sure your wife knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
When a package comes to the house, my wife's like, "Another pair," and that's it.
That's it.
That's pretty much it. So that's another thing. It's like, she should know what it is. Off the rip.
But see,
she should know what it is.
They didn't really get too deep into their past though, and how he was 5 years ago, did they?
No, not that I know of, not for real.
And see, that's the kind of thing that kind of like left. They kind of spoke on it a little bit, but it left a hole, like a gap. Like, okay, like what really happened to where he just stopped? Did he have like a bad experience and lost all his money?
Well, no. They did kind of say that, because I guess when he met old girl, he just left that other lifestyle behind. Because old boy did say he found something that he loved more than shoes, and that was his old lady.
Yeah.
And then that kind of tied into the end when he broke it down to her on why that shoe was so important, special to him.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean. So you could kind of understand that. I think the acting, like they were saying in the chat, the acting was just kind of corny. It was like they was just trying too hard to be funny.
Right.
And I guess majority of the stuff just didn't really seem authentic.
Not to me. I mean, like the fact that they went to that Mark Wahlberg episode was like, really? I'm thinking like, okay, they got Mark Wahlberg on. Okay, they finna show like all these little PEs and stuff like that. But then they have some other guy on there. I think his actual name was Mark Wahlberg, but it wasn't the Marky Mark that we was looking for.
Right. That's what I was confused with. I was like,
because I was like, oh, wait, who is this? But I went back and looked at the credits, and it's actually his name, Mark L. Wahlberg. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that he had Paul Pierce and he dogged Paul Pierce out on the tennis court.
Man, he could. Now, like I said, there was a couple. Now, when you got into the later episodes, that some of those they had some funny moments in there.
Right.
They did have some funny moments.
And that, like the fact, like I said, like he dogged Paul Pierce out, turned around. Michael Rappaport. Sometimes I feel like he can overact.
Hey, but I was kind of thinking the same thing. But when old boy told him, he said, "You're not black," that just tied everything in together because, he was, he was cutting up. He was cutting up. That's right, Pop Out. Yeah, when he met her, that's what he had those fours on. Like, and I can kind of relate to stuff like that.
I said, Michael Rappaport, he's overdoing it. He's overdoing it.
Yeah. But that's him though. That's just how I think that's how he is, and kind of like that in real life. He's that loud, obnoxious, and no disrespect to New York, but he's that loud, obnoxious New Yorker.
Yes. I was gonna say
the same what I'm saying?
I was gonna say the same thing. That's just how New Yorkers are. What we was at?
The Mark Wahlberg episode.
Yeah, it was something when he actually lost, because you remember he said they got another chance to make it right. All he had to do was get those Oregon fours from Mark Wahlberg. Right. So then he scuffing shoes up on the tennis court. He lost. He pitched the bitch. He went the fuck off, took the shoes off and throw them over the gate. So they go down in the little trench to get the shoes. Man, did you see all those shoes down there? All those shoes, and they just grabbed that one.
I saw some fire red 5s.
I saw those with the 23 on the side.
Mm-hmm. I think that's one of the main things I noticed.
Yeah, the 9, I guess you say the Chicago 9s, the black and red.
Yeah,
had those. And then the next thing I know, the Panther down there.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan's Panther.
I was like, man. But, I mean, to me, just if they get another, I guess, season or more episodes, they're going to have to come with it. Because now you're catering to, like we said, people that's, I'm going to just say, of 35 to 40 and up that's still into sneakers. Now you got to cater to us. I mean, I know it's a new day, it's a new generation, all this and that. I get that, it's the hype beast era, it's the resale era. I get it. But you still have to have that. You still have to balance it. You know what I'm saying? It still has to be balanced. And if it's not balanced, it's almost like it's going to be one-sided. And I can't watch it if it's that way. I can deal with some of it that's, I'm going to show you some hype beast stuff. I'm going to show you some resale stuff. But show me some OG stuff. Show me some nostalgia stuff. Like, if they wanted to, they could have been like, hey, man, we got these zeros, man. We want to, we want to at least check your collection out. He could have showed like some, some vintage pieces he had in his crib. Just something, for everybody.
To some random people showing up to your doorstep.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying, like, it could have been something to the fact that they had through more nostalgia in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More things that, people our age can relate to. And I think it would have been a little bit better.
No, I was gonna say, like you said, hopefully they'll get into that maybe later on. But I think this one right here was probably, to grasp everybody's attention. It had a little mix of, like I said, some stuff I can relate to, and the how it is today. And that's just how it is today. I mean, you can't be mad about it. Times change. You got to be able to adapt with the changes.
True.
You know what I mean?
I don't think I'm to the point where I'm mad. It's just I thought it just could have been better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm mad. I just felt like it could have been a whole lot better. No disrespect to all the actors that was in it. I just think the acting could have been a little bit better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like I said, the cinematography on it, to me it was dope. The plot, the premise of the show, the locations, all that was dope. But once again, we talking about the resale hype beast era as opposed to nostalgia era. I feel like it still needs to be a balance in that. And I think now let me say this once again. Do you think that by it being on Netflix, they did 6 episodes, they left it open for more episodes? Do you think that they will actually go another route? Because what's left now besides them trying to, I guess, open up a business?
Well, I think old boy, he if you saw the end, he had the zeros and he was at, with the shoe surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be his time to blow up because he was the aggravator person the whole time in old boy's ear.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like he would always, even with the whole sneaker hunt, and they finally got the zeros and went to the mayor's house, and he was like, well, I got 4 or 5 of them now. That was a long time ago. And what he was saying in the video didn't matter what he said. A few people have brought him that,
right,
that shoe, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think what he's gonna do, it's gonna open the door up for him to blow up. That's what I think.
Because now that what they was doing was they was customizing that shoe, wasn't it?
Yes, because you saw it was like old boy was in surgery. He handed him the scalpel. You know what I'm saying? And he was in sneaker school,
right?
So he was learning from one of the best. So yeah, I think the next season is probably gonna be his time to blow up.
Right. I agree with that. So let's go back right quick and see what people said as far as what they give it on a scale of 1 to 5, with 0 being the worst and 5 being the best. Pop said he gives it a 1.5.
I can feel him.
Let's see what he says. He says, "Let's keep it 100. A podcast like this should have been popping with all this history and education." Okay, yeah.
We appreciate that, man.
I find out something new every episode, so don't understand the new way. Like I said, man, we appreciate the words, man. Once again, the reason why we started this was because we haven't seen anybody do it, and we just sharing our passion from the 80s and the 90s. And we know that, you share that same passion with us, man. So why not, start this? So, hey, man, once again, we appreciate the words, man. You're always Retro Talk Nation, brother, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Rice Gold said he gave it a 3. And GQ said a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5, yeah. He said he's seen the episodes. He was like, yeah, the acting could have been a little bit better, so that's why he gave it a 3 out of 5. Oh, okay. I mean, me personally, I'm giving it a 2.8. I know that's like off the normal, like 2.5 or 2 or 3. I give it a 2.8. It could have been better. So it was good to look at. Oh, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, so you're a little bit over halfway.
A little bit, because I think
so you see some potential. You see potential.
It's got room to grow, and I hope that they don't miss the calling with Netflix, because if they don't get the reviews from it that they think they're gonna get, we might not never see it again. So I hope that they can get it, get more episodes and kind of have a better storyline for, like I said, people like us. Like I said, it was something refreshing to look at, just to see sneakers on the screen, and it's actual episodes. It's a sitcom, I guess you'll say. It was something refreshing because I got tired of looking at the same old documentaries that I got. You know what I'm saying? It was just something different. You know what I'm saying? It glued to the TV, but it was just it was just me critiquing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think. 2.8. What you
2.8? Okay. I'm about in the middle. I give it like a 2.5. Like I said, it was a few things I could relate to, but it just seemed like you said, the acting. I think they was overacting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a word. Not necessarily trying too hard. It just didn't seem natural to me.
Yeah, it didn't seem natural at all.
It didn't seem natural to me. There was a few things I could relate to, and a few things that I can't relate to.
All right.
And I just see. I mean, it's pretty much like how you see things now. Like, I hear people talking about the sneaker cons, and it's the younger generation. A lot of people going for the collab stuff, and a lot of people are just going after stuff just to resell it. That's just how it is.
Facts.
It's not too many people. Well, it's still people with passion, but like I said, now the focus is money. It's about money now, and that's just how the game is. When you have a good thing, that's what it starts to become about, the money. How much money can we get out of this? You start getting faster production and cheaper quality. That's just how it's been going. Because people want quantity over quality now.
Quality, yeah. And see, it was the reverse back in the day. So I had this, like, small conversation with Sean Paper Chaser Williams on IG on one of my posts I just did for my Larry Johnson Converse. And he made good points, man. I mean, the dude made some good points. He was like, I was saying, like, I wish they bring back the rag juice and this and that. And he was like, well, the rag juice was toxic. It was harmful to the environment, the consumers.
Yeah.
So that would never come back. And I was like, so
hey, they could make plant-based rag juice. They could do a plant-based rag juice.
That's what I was saying. I was saying they could make something that's environmentally friendly.
They got plant-based everything now, or they can make it out of hemp juice or something.
Hey, man, look here. They got the Whopper. They got them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, beyond meat, beyond rag juice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, baby. He made some dope. Points, man. And I like having conversations like that with people from my era, because I can't have that with a person that thinks of just collaborations. I'm not saying that they don't know anything about it, but I just feel like when it comes to technical stuff like that, and if it's not a collaboration, they probably don't want to be bothered with it. So
yeah,
we was just sitting there talking about just bringing everything back to OG form, and like I said, he made good points saying, like, it will never be the same. And he made one thing that stuck out to me, and it said,
what's that?
He said, we're in this era of collaborations and resellers. And that was what that whole series was about.
I agree 100%.
That was that whole series was about. It was about resellers, and it was about collaborations. Who can get the dope collaborations? Who can resell the most to get? Look at the Asian guy. Look what he did. One thing, once they went to Jason Marks to get that shoe clean. Look what he did. He seen money. He went back there and grabbed that shoe and hauled ass. Nah, that's his dumb ass for going online and they tracked his.
That's how it is.
I know, right?
They go on social media to show everything. I just stole a pair of shoes. Look at me.
You just told on yourself, and then you got Mike Tyson knocked out.
Yeah, he done told for ultimate feast.
Man, but yeah, man. I just, like I said, I hope that they actually give him another chance, give him like maybe 6 more, and they just do a better job with a little bit more nostalgia. And I guess I mean, I'm not an actor, so I can't tell an actor what to do. But
you know what?
I would like to see.
I would say they tried to show some nostalgia, I guess, because when what's his name? Devin, was that his name, Devin?
Yeah, the lead character.
What was the aggravating dude's name? I thought
his
that
name
was Devin.
His name was
Bobby. Okay. Well, yeah, he knew some stuff about shoes because when they was talking about, I forgot, was it the fours, the white cement fours? He was trying to throw out some history. He was talking about a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, when they went into I guess when they went to sell old boy the shoes, the Concords.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, man, yeah, these shoes are special. These shoes he did this, and this. And old boy was like, well, didn't he lose?
Yeah.
They tried to throw a little history in there. You know what I mean? But just not historical shoes, I guess you would say, like old school OGs from back in the day.
Right.
You know what I mean? I guess that's what you was talking about, looking for. Is showing more OG stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they was mostly showing, Jordans, of course. But it was more like collaboration Jordans. The only thing, I mean, even the Concords, that's a hype shoe. Even though they made so many, that's still a hype shoe. That's grills for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like it, showed a little bit more. Even the white cements, that's a grill for a lot of people.
Yes, exactly.
Because what, a month or so ago they announced that it was rumored that it was supposed to come out, and next thing you know, everybody went into the uproar. Oh man, I got 3 pairs of the thing, man.
Yeah, some people were saying it's too early.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what, 5 years? You know what I'm saying? If it was gonna come out next year, 5 years.
I did see something where they said the military force next year.
Yes, sir.
That might be when I have to cash in my 401k.
Hey man, I've been waiting on that shoe for the longest. That one?
Those and the fire red 4s.
The fire red 5s with that 23 on the side. Yes.
That one too. Yes. But the fire red 4s for me and the military 4s with the OG.
I get it for treatment. You. I get it for you. Yeah. That's that first baby for you.
Yes.
I get it for you. Yeah.
Exactly.
But
so yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about the show. Could be some potential there, but for right now, I'm sticking with the 2.5. You know what I mean? So
I got 2.8. Like I said, they got a lot of room to grow. It has potential, but like sequels, they got to go the right direction with it. Because if they don't, man, it can mess up a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me say this. So if they came back for, let's just say, a second season or 6 more episodes, do you think that they need to change Bobby's character out?
No, they probably won't do that. Not this season.
Because
I don't think.
Do you think him as an actor is annoying, or his character is annoying?
I just think he overplayed his character. He just. That's how I think. Maybe if he calms down, you know what I mean, a little bit, because he would just seem like he was just too hyped, and I don't know, bro. He just seemed like he was just.
Maybe that's how they see us. Maybe that's how they see people that love sneakers. It's almost like crack to them when they see that. When they finally get to that, you know what I'm saying? They just go crazy. They get hyped. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's how they see us. Maybe.
You got a point.
I think so too, Rice Goat. It is time for those to come back out. Not the Shrub games and not the Raptor 7s. It's the playoffs. Playoffs?
Yeah.
Playoffs. Yeah, I agree with those.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Rice Coach said they could change the casting. You know, bring some other people in because it seemed like even the celebrities that they had was kind of like hype beastish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know they willing to pay a lot of money for shoes. That's the thing. It's like you pretty much condoning paying these high prices for these shoes.
Right.
That's one of the things that's aggravating, and that's the thing that makes like Pop said, people that's older walking away from the game because we don't want to pay those that high price for those, you know, the resale for the shoes. We want them because we want them. You know, it's some people this historical value, sentimental value, stuff like that.
So,
And it just makes it harder for us when you got these you know, and you know, I understand, you know, the reseller game. Trust me, if I could do it, I would do it. You know, it's a come up.
facts.
But
I don't have the time.
I don't have the
All the
time, and
resources.
I don't want to do it because, you know, for me, I'd rather throw somebody a oop that I know is going to wear the shoe versus trying to make money off of it. That's just me.
It's almost
you know?
like it's almost like it's. I mean, can I say this? It's almost like a sacrilegion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you like it, but you trying to come up off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's the right word to use, but it's like
that's
you like
that's how that money is. That fast
like
money, that quick buck.
But you want to make money off of something that you like or your passion. I mean, okay. So, real quick before we get up out of here, real quick. What about at the end when the ex and the wife met and she took her along this whole little thing of the hunt because she saw that one little purse.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think your wife can relate to that? Let me rephrase it. Okay, I'm gonna use mine for example. I had to show my wife how it works. Not reselling, but the hunt. Because when I went to New York, she was like, well, why you had to go so many sneaker stores? I said, baby, it's the hunt. Like if you trying to find a certain thing and somebody says it's here, you're gonna go there. And if that person says, well man, it's down there, you're gonna go there until you find it. It's like an adrenaline rush. So
see, like for me, I'll be honest with you. We've been together so long. She already knows how it is because 9 times out of 10, if I'm looking at something online, I'm looking at some shoes.
Me too.
You know what I mean? You know, maybe trying to find something. So, like when we went to Atlanta, she already knew it was about shoes. So it's not necessarily her knowing about the hunt. She just knows I have a love for shoes and I have a passion.
No. But what I'm saying is, do she understand it? That's what I guess that's what I was getting.
Yeah,
at.
I think she does.
Okay.
I think she does because you know, it's been plenty of times where she said, you know, you need to leave these shoes alone. But when another pair comes to the house,
that shit keep calling me though. Keep calling.
You don't say nothing. You know what I mean? So she kind of knows what it is.
And see,
you know,
I haven't been with my wife that long for her to know. And then when I started breaking it down to her, she be like, so y'all do all that just for that? I said, yes, babe. I said it's like a scavenger hunt. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's like that prize that you want on the other side of it. Once you get to the end of that scavenger hunt, you feel satisfied because you actually got what's at the end. You got all these clues. You know, you're saying you got all these hints. But once you get to the end, it's like that satisfaction. So she gets it now. So she's like, what are you doing? Oh, never mind. You on there looking for shoes. Yeah, I'm always searching. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how it is. Like Pop said, old girl almost went for it till she heard that price.
Yeah, she heard that price.
And that's how it is. Like you might you can't hit for retail.
Nope.
And then you find somebody that's got the shoe and they well, I want this much for it. You walk away at first. But Pop, I don't know if you remember when old boy at the last episode when he picked that purse up, it was that same purse. So she went back and got it. She went back and got it. And I think that's how we are sometimes. If it's a shoe bad enough, we'll try to make it happen to get that shoe. Now, if it's just astronomical and totally out the question, yeah, you got to let it ride. Unless you got it like that. Now, if you ain't got it like that, you got to say, hey, I'm going to have to hold off for a little while. Try to make some moves and maybe go back and get it.
Because there's been times we've been like that, you know. It's been times where I've seen a shoe, you've seen a shoe, anybody's seen a shoe that's, you know, looking at this and be like, man, I want it, but I'm gonna have to wait on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to wait on that. I'm gonna come back to that.
Right.
But yeah, like that one there, that end of that episode 6. My wife was, when she saw the purse sitting down on the coffee table, whatever, after he done walked through and she walked past, she was like, she got that purse.
Yeah.
She was like, she got that purse. I was like,
she kind of like did old boy the same way that he did her, because he was like, oh, what's this? She said a purse.
She got the purse though. But see, like I said, she went on a hunt that she had never knew about. She never knew about that world. And then all of a sudden you go on a hunt. She thought she was getting the purse for $200. You know what I'm saying? But when she got to that thing, man said, what you said, 3? Like 3 stacks?
I thought he said 5.
5, 3, shit, that's a lot.
Yeah, it was something like that.
So I was like, damn. Well, I appreciate you, man.
You know,
Feeling Fresh 313, man. Appreciate you for coming through, bro. You be safe out there, man. We'll holler at you, man.
Yes, sir. But yeah, pretty much in a nutshell, you know, that's, you know, how I felt about, you know, the season. You know, it all in all, it wasn't just like I watched all of it. I put it like that. You know, I made it through and watched the whole thing. You know,
because you know, like real quick, like that Jason Staples scene or episode, that was kind of like where the hell that came from. You know, he started sending this man private pics of his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I mean, that to me that could have been left out. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Oh, the other funny part, real quick, Baron Davis on the plane. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was funny as shit. What you think I don't need to be?
For real.
Oh man. But yeah, man. Hope everybody enjoyed this episode, man. This volume of talking about this Netflix show, man. Hopefully, like we're saying, man, that you know they do get somewhat good reviews to where they can come back, you know, and kind of like it might be a little better, man. They probably had to scratch the surface or something, man. Just you know, just to get it out there. So,
right.
Hopefully they can, you know, come through and bless us with 6 more and like we said, bring some nostalgia to it too, man. We don't want them to put the whole thing as nostalgia, but kind of like bring every aspect of the game, you know, the sneaker community culture, into that project they got. So we appreciate everybody for pulling up in the chat. Like I said, man, dope conversation, man. We're glad everybody enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and go first and sign out. I am
Appreciate
Black.
you, Pop. My bad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. You be blessed up too, man. Be safe up there, man. I am Black, aka BAA, as everybody know me now. So I'm gonna just roll with that BAA. Catch us next week, man, with another dope discussion, man. I'm gonna pass it out to my bro.
Appreciate everybody, man, that came through, man, in the chat. Much love to everybody, man. Appreciate all the prayers, man, and you know, just people checking up on us. Pop, appreciate you, bro. Feeling fresh, man. Always, man. Appreciate you, fellas, man. And everybody else that came through. You know, Caddy, Bear, Who else we had? Optimistic. Artez. Who else? I said Bear, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Old Man Sneakers, man. Just appreciate everybody coming through. Rice Goat. Appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If you haven't watched it, man, go check it out, man. Just leave us some feedback. Let us know what you thought about it. And yeah, man, appreciate y'all, man. My anniversary tomorrow, 18 years with the old ball and chain.
Man, don't do that.
Old ball and chain.
Don't do that.
Yeah. I tell it. I say it to your. I say it to her face. I say it all the time. You know.
I said
nah, man. If you got a good one, keep it by your side. For real.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Happy wife, happy life. You know what I mean? Thank everybody once again. It's your boy Hop. Yeah, man. You know, appreciate y'all coming through, man. We'll be back next week.
Yes, sir. So from Hop to Black, Retro Talk Forum, we appreciate y'all, man. Stay blessed up. Keep God first. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Wear your mask. Be safe.
Wear your mask. Everyone ain't went nowhere.
That's it. And go vote. With that being said, man,
look at Rep. What up, Rep?
Lord have mercy. He must be on CPT time.
He gonna say, I'm laid down.
I'm laid down.
Yes.
Hey man, I'm about to end it, bro. I'm about to end it.
Yeah, but we appreciate you coming through, man.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you coming through, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all be blessed, man.
Yes, sir. We'll holler at y'all next week.